Amid Mexico's ongoing battle against drug cartels, police dashcam footage provides a raw and unfiltered glimpse into the dangers that law enforcement officers face daily. As officers move through a cartel-controlled area, abandoned vehicles hint at looming danger. Soon, distant gunfire erupts, highlighting the constant threat they face. A bullet shatters the windshield, forcing officers to take cover in a tunnel in escaping cartel gunfire. This footage offers a rare glimpse into the life of a cartel member, with the atmosphere of his home reflecting the dangerous world he inhabits. Additionally, communication devices like walkie-talkies and various other tools scattered throughout the house highlight the level of organization and coordination within this network. The camera focuses on the vehicle, setting a tense atmosphere. Inside, the victim is held captive by a group of mysterious individuals as the car moves in reverse, heightening the suspense. Suddenly, a bold move unfolds. With quick reflexes, the captive seizes the moment and leaps from the moving vehicle, breaking free from his captor's control. Realizing the risks involved, the kidnappers decide not to pursue him, allowing the victim to make his daring escape. On a quiet road in Mexico, a truck carrying valuable cargo is suddenly intercepted. As the camera captures the scene, the driver and assistant go about their routine until two vehicles close in, and an armed group emerges with clear intent. Under threat, the driver and assistant are forced to surrender. The assistant is made to leave the cabin, while another assailant quickly takes control of the truck and drives away, leaving the two behind in shock. Amid cartel conflicts in Culiacan, Mexico, footage captures the aftermath of Ovidio Guzman's arrest, the son of drug Lord El Chapo Guzman. The video captures two young boys in a cartel-linked vehicle, armed and ready to confront law enforcement. Instead of a safe future, they are pulled into violence. By arming minors, the cartel signals its readiness to challenge authorities. In Matamoros, Tamaulipas, tension fills the air as organized crime groups target innocent motorists in a wave of vehicle thefts. An elderly man, just moments away from entering his home, suddenly finds himself in a dangerous situation. A cartel member approaches, issuing a stern threat while gripping his weapon tightly. With no other option, the man is forced to hand over his car keys under the pressure of the armed assailant. After securing the stolen car, the criminals quickly flee the scene. Left in shock, the elderly man and his wife can do nothing but watch as their vehicle disappears into the distance. What started as an ordinary journey for two men in Mexico quickly turned into a tense and unexpected experience. Footage from inside the car shows one man in a white shirt driving, while the other, wearing a black jacket, sits beside him. As they travel down what seems like a normal road, the situation takes a sudden turn when an armed group blocks their path. Fear sets in as they face the individuals controlling the area. However, the tension eases when the group signals them to remain calm. Their only intent is to verify that the two men are not spies or law enforcement monitoring their territory. After a brief round of questioning, the men are allowed to continue their journey safely. Although the encounter ends without conflict, it highlights the potential risks travelers may face in certain regions of Mexico. What seemed like an ordinary day quickly turned into a tense moment as a couple unexpectedly faced danger on the road. While driving, their car was suddenly stopped by an armed group. One of them, holding a gun, approached with clear intent to intimidate. However, the female passenger refused to back down, escalating the tension. Amid the pressure, the couple made a bold decision, not to surrender. They accelerated, breaking free from the blockade despite the imminent risk. Through their quick thinking and decisive action, they escaped the danger, leaving behind the chaos caused by the armed group. A high-stakes chase unfolds as a cartel member attempts to evade a police helicopter. This intense scene builds a gripping narrative along the coastline. In a moment filled with adrenaline, the cartel's boat speeds across the water, trying to outmaneuver the low-flying police helicopter in pursuit. The roaring engine amplifies the tension, showcasing the driver's determination to escape. As the boat nears the shore, the dramatic escape continues. The cartel members swiftly leap from the boat and dash across the sandy terrain. The descending police helicopter casts a shadow over the beach, while officers quickly move in to pursue the fleeing suspects. What started as a quiet night quickly turned into a tense and unexpected encounter for a driver on the road. The situation took a sudden turn when the driver was confronted by an armed group at a red light. Realizing the potential danger, he immediately became alert and looked for a way to escape. Remaining calm, he carefully reversed, searching for an opening before making a decisive move. However, the armed group reacted swiftly, attempting to block his path and even trying to collide with his vehicle. With precise maneuvering, the driver skillfully avoided the impact. With no other option, he made a bold decision to accelerate, expertly weaving past the blockade. Despite another vehicle trying to cut him off, his quick reflexes and decisive actions allowed him to escape the threat. On an uncertain night in the Northeast, a driver unexpectedly finds himself in a tense situation when confronted by an unofficial checkpoint. As the car moves through the darkness, the silence is suddenly broken by the presence of an armed group. They signal for the driver to stop and demand a payment under the guise of a security fee. This demand creates an atmosphere of unease, highlighting the growing influence of criminal groups in the region. The tension escalates as the driver is asked to pay an additional amount, with the armed group insisting that the initial sum is insufficient. To ensure the safety of himself and his passengers, the driver has no choice but to comply before being allowed to continue his journey. In the bustling TRM Mall in Nairobi, surveillance cameras captured a sophisticated theft, revealing the tactics of an organized crime group. 7 women and 1 man entered Textbook Center, posing as regular customers to avoid drawing attention from store staff. In a tense moment, they skillfully shielded one member, who discreetly concealed a stolen laptop between her thighs, using a loose dress to deceive surveillance systems. Their precision was evident as they calmly exited the store, hiding the stolen item under oversized clothing. The act was executed so smoothly that it would be difficult to detect without careful observation. Amid the chaotic streets of Mexico, a red sedan becomes the center of a dramatic event. A kidnapped cartel member desperately fights for his escape,